Yeah, I almost went to film and art school. I would be probably $200,000 in debt if I did that, but who knows where I would have been. I was just kind of going with the flow as a kid. I wanted to be an architect or a pilot. Once I started skating at 13, I didn't think about being an architect that hard anymore. Actually, I still wanted to, but all I wanted to do was skateboard. So then I just ended up crafting my life around how to skate or how to skate more. And that's still what it is today. Yeah, we went to Sprouts, got some fresh fruit. I just got back from a trip, so I didn't really have anything. Yeah, so I guess my breakfast is just usually anti-inflammatory foods. I just want some fresh raspberries and blueberries every morning. Yeah, I guess whenever I get home, I'm just juiced. I'm so happy to just eat my normal foods. All right, so my name is Shawn Hale. 33 years old. I'm a professional skateboarder, and I've been making this weird ass shoe for the past couple of years. Yeah, I guess I was on a skate trip, and I was recovering from an injury, and my physical therapist told me that I needed to stand on a tennis ball every day for 20 minutes under each foot. So I went to Ross and I bought some slides, and I took a hole saw and I just drilled a hole straight through it so that I could put a tennis ball in it. Yeah, I was told by my physical therapist that I needed to work on rolling my arch out, keep it flexible. It would help with ankle injuries and plantar fasciitis. Yeah, it's just this condition that a lot of people get. They don't really know what it is. They just know that the bottom of their foot hurts. So I still think that this is probably the best way. I don't expect it to be a perfect solution, but I just want it to be helpful. Definitely helps me, having the shoe. So yeah, this was the first one that I made. Walking around the house on this, all wobbly, kind of sketchy. Man, I haven't put these on in like 3 years. They feel good, honestly. From here, I knew I had to make something better, so I just started making molds. I used to design skate parks, so I knew how to do 3D modeling. I just designed this real quick and then had it 3D printed by some company, but it was just materials that I got from a grocery store. That's why it's so crappy. So I used this to make another piece, and I stuck it in the bottom of this shoe just to see what it would feel like if it was flat on the bottom, you know? This one didn't feel too good. Okay, I just stuffed this one in there. Actually, I think I showed you this one, Richie. I had you try it on, and the first thing you told me was that it was way too high for your arch. It's gotta be adjustable for everybody, because everybody's got different shaped feet. So from there, I made this one, which is the first removable one. You know, I also had to make this piece to fit in here. My next one was this version. This is a lot cleaner, simpler. Once I bought a 3D printer, I made so many molds. This is like half. Yeah, I just pour silicone into these and smash it together with this. And then the shoe, I just took 2 pairs of these and I cut them. They were originally just like this, you know, like no adjustable strap. But yeah, once I got it to this point, I knew I almost had something that actually looked like a product. This whole time I was making it, you know, you get kind of nervous, like, will this actually help people? I hit up Dr. Kyle Brown, and he's a skateboarder. Told him about the idea over the phone, and I could tell he was a little hesitant. Yeah, whenever he actually got it in his hands and he tried it on, he was like, oh, this is way better than he thought. I finally decided that I needed to start talking to manufacturers, and it was really difficult talking to them by myself. I teamed up with Jorge, one of my best friends, so he's been in manufacturing for a long time. Up until this point, I had just really been designing these, and then the shoe was an afterthought. I was just cutting them up. I had to start designing the actual footbed, and the reason why it's in 2 pieces is because I could only print a piece this big. So then I give this to a factory, They make a woodcut. This was the first one that they sent me. Like, we tore this thing apart and realized that we needed to give them so much more detail than we had. So we decided to call it Avos Therapy. We were planning to launch spring 2020, but obviously everything got jacked up for everybody. So I went on this podcast called The 9 Club, talked about it a little bit. So some people pre-ordered. So, I mean, I just want to say thank you. It's great motivation to try to make it like the best you can, you know? Like, I don't want to let any of these people down. I want to make it what would help everybody. I have my first drawing of the shoe. That's where it all started. And I just drew this in the van. Yeah, I guess here I'm just working on a video. I had to learn how to animate. Dude, it looks crazy. I modeled each piece. Like, that shit takes forever. This is like what I actually sent to the factory. It might be hard to tell, but you know, like every single point in this model had to be created, whether I like duplicated it or not. And then 3D printing it and then changing it. The factory couldn't do that. You can't like do rapid prototyping with a mold, so 3D printing was the best solution. I mean, eventually I want to get like a really nice 3D printer so that I can just prototype other things rapidly. I mean, it's fun, I like doing it. It's a trophy Mark Gonzalez gave me. It was originally meant for Best Slam in this contest, but he retitled it and called it Gonz's Choice. Like, this was on a trophy, but my homie broke it right after I got it. This little shroom my sister gave me. So yeah, I've been sober for almost 8 months, just alcohol free. Yeah, I gave up the booze. I don't know how long I'm gonna quit for, if it's permanent. It's weird. I never thought I'd be so happy about not drinking. I mean, it's fun, but I guess I just don't really feel like I need it right now. It's had a lot of effects on like a lot of different parts of my life. Like, for example, I always struggled with waking up early consistently. Whenever I would drink, I would sleep in, and then that would just have a lasting effect. And so now I wake up a lot earlier and I feel a lot better. So we're going down to Orange County and meet up to grab some samples. It's one of the first times they put the material into the injection mold. That's where we're at right now. It looks even more fucked up if you look at it there. It's probably good, right? Probably shouldn't have to fix that. Damn, look at all these people playing tennis. Yeah, this is a good spot for us to talk business, I think, right? Yeah, we're gonna meet up with Jorge, go over the insert, talk about some corrections, and then I guess we're gonna go to a spot in Laguna because we're down here. So might as well hit it. Well, these are wild. I'm stoked though. This is the first time I've seen them come out of the mold. They look good. Weird materials. Gotta get the material right.
50.
So we're gonna be bringing these down to about like 25 probably.
And look, that's about how sharp it'll be.
Yeah,
so
that looks
I know
good
we're
there.
gonna...
I've only 3D printed the mold, so it's sick seeing like a real thing.
So obviously these straps are wrong. There's some changes.
Oh, whoa. That looks cool. Yeah, it's nice to see like something more towards our end goal.
Right?
Playground's closed, we gotta go. Just got done with Jorge meeting up to find out the progress. These are all kind of like rough drafts too, you know, trying to get it all lined up the way we want it. Now we're gonna go grab some food and then go skate a spot. I'm stoked where I'm at now. Just been happy, been skating, doing things that I never thought I would do, I guess. Skating with Tony Hawk. Definitely did not think that was within reach as a kid. Whenever I started skating, it was from Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like the first one. It was just, me and my dad talked about that as a kid, like, oh, someday I'm gonna be a pro skater and someday I'll be able to take care of you, Dad. I guess because my dad's handicapped. To be honest with you, like creating this shoe company, it's like, a lot of it stems from just that same thought. As a kid growing up thinking like I need to take care of my parents, and then just pushing that to the side for most of my 20s, and then just finally trying to do it in my 30s.